hoo. You white people are angry because you couldn't use your white privilege card to get invited
Lisa.
to the Black Lives Matters all-black Memorial Day celebration. Wow.
Guys, I want to introduce you to a special guest. We have someone here that is, I'm going to say, a little bit controversial. Someone that I probably, after watching some of your clips on TV, would agree with maybe 4 or 5% of the time. Lisa Durden, who is the now suspended teacher at Essex County College in northern New Jersey. You went on Tucker Carlson's show and you defended Black Lives Matter. So there you are on Fox News defending not only Black Lives Matter, but an exclusive blacks-only party that they did to celebrate Memorial Day at the exclusion of any other race, particularly white people. 48 hours later, Essex County College suspends you. I asked you about the suspension, and you said, well, a suspension when you're black means you're fired. If you're white, it just means suspension.
Correct. So I'll say something else.
I thought that was interesting.
I mean, again, you know, you live your life as a person of color, and there's all these unspoken racist things that are happening that are not obvious, like a hanging or burning a cross. You don't get much of that anymore. It's systematic. So in the way in which people do things to you. So systematically, if you're suspended, and they're not, I don't know what the ending's gonna be, but to us, we know that that's code for you're fired. So when I went on Tucker Carlson's show the 6th, that was a Tuesday, I walk in the building of Essex County College as a professor of, believe it or not, effective speech in the summer session 1, and I go to the class, teach the class, I'm out of there. The following day was day 2, I walk in the building, and then I was escorted to my class and told to tell them class was canceled. I'm doing this in front of my students. I became physically ill. Then I was marched to HR for them to tell me I'm suspended.
Lisa, let me ask you, the first question is, are you a racist?
Jesus, absolutely not.
No.
Talking about race is just tough. I understand that. But we must have these discussions. So of course it's gonna make you a little uncomfortable, and then you're gonna immediately have a knee-jerk reaction and say, she's a racist. I was born into racism, I didn't create it.
Do you find it interesting and perhaps even a bit ironic that you got your free speech on Fox News Channel and not at Essex County College?
Absolutely. Listen, you have the right to free speech. They gave me free speech. I had free speech, I used it. But then the college suspended me and punish me for the free speech. That's the issue. And mind you, this is an all-black institution, mostly black and brown students, black vice president.
Was it white administrators or black administrators who suspended you?
These are black administrators. So the administrator whose name was on the suspension letter was a black man, African-American man.
Sabia, let me ask you, you think it's okay, or is there a double standard, a blacks-only event versus a whites-only event? I mean, to me it seems that racism applies regardless of your skin color.
Yeah, I actually do believe that. I believe that if you want to exclude people based off of race, then expect that to happen to you someday when you want to go to an event. And so, I mean, it's comeuppance, you know, it's just what happens. The world goes around, and what you do to other people negatively will eventually catch up with you and impact you negatively. You shouldn't exclude anybody based on race, point, period, end of story.
So do you agree with Lisa's defense of Black Lives Matter, or do you say, no, you shouldn't have defended them?
The reason why it started was because the African-American community was feeling like there were a bunch of African-Americans who were being shot instead of being arrested. There was an injustice there, and that led to a revolt and people saying, well, we need to address this. We need to make sure.
Because there was way more emotion than fact.
Yeah, well, we need to make sure this doesn't happen.
Last question.
You seem very upset by this exclusion. Can we find a way that Bill and Tucker are invited to the next event? Because they seem very upset by this.
And I'm not Black Lives Matter, but you can email them, and you know what? If they contact me, you're in.
There you go. All right, so Lisa, stick around for a little bit.
I will.
I'm curious about your
it's a good conversation.
very interesting perspective on everything else we got going on.
Why not?
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.